Get Up crew, baby. Ramiro, Pebbles, Melissa, and Leroy. Now, I was saying earlier, if you're just joining us, that Melissa helped her dad cheat. And she keeps saying, no, 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 no. I'm going to stay quiet and let her tell the story about how she helped her dad cheat. And then you make the call.
I'm more so angry at him for putting me in the position I was in.
Yes.
Okay. And I know none of them listen to the show, so this is okay to talk about. So last week, quick backstory. My dad has like a steady girlfriend. Okay, let's call her Betty. I'm changing names to protect the innocent here. Let's call her Betty. Steady girlfriend, steady Betty. He has, a couple other women that he hangs out with from time to time when Betty can't be around. Okay.
Right.
So last week, he wanted to go to this country show, and he likes to line dance. My dad likes to, he's very active when it comes to line dancing.
He's trying to defend the cheating.
Apparently, Betty can't dance because she has had a surgery recently. Okay. So
Old people problems.
So he has been hanging out with this other woman. Okay. Let's call her Mudge.
Okay, Mudge.
Last week, he asked me if I can get him a room at the Encore, which I did for him and Mudge to attend this concert together.
This girl's just like, here, Dad.
And last I heard from him was Friday. Yesterday, I get a call in a panic from Betty, the main, saying she hasn't heard from him in days. He calls her every day. He texts her every day, but he always calls her. She always hears his voice. She hasn't heard from him since Wednesday, okay? Now, I'm on the phone saying, okay, I know exactly where he is, or at least I think I know exactly where he is.
Oh, you know exactly where he was.
But I can't tell her this.
Right.
So I kind of diffused it because she was in a panic and ready to call the police. And she's like, we have a friend who went to his house. He's not there. He hasn't been there in days. His mail is piling up.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, oh, my God. Now I'm starting to panic because I didn't know for sure that he was with Mudge. I had no idea. I just knew they were together as of Friday. Saturday, Sunday, I had no idea where he was. Yeah. So now I'm worried. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to call Worcester Police and have them do a wellness check. So I'm getting off the phone. Before I could do that, I get a call from his old brother-in-law. He's like, I'm in Worcester. I'm going to go to his house and go in, and I'll let you know what happens when I get there. Meanwhile, I'm calling him, texting, nothing. No answer, no text back, nothing.
He was just laid out in bed.
10 minutes
naked.
later, I get a text from the friend in Worcester, and it's just a picture of my dad looking like he's in mid-scream. He's texting going, now keep in mind there was an hour here where I didn't know where he was, and I was about to call Worcester Police, and I was worried because I really started thinking something was wrong. He said, your father is very upset, and he's screaming at everyone. And I go, what do you mean? What is going on? He calls me now, screaming, what is going on? Why is everyone looking for me? I said, Dad, you're not answering your phone. People are worried about you. No one knows where you were. Like, I don't blame Betty for getting worried. He says, well, I don't, want to tell her everything because,
I'm cheating.
She thinks that I'm messing around and off doing X, Y, Z. I said, Dad, you are. He said, well, yeah, but she doesn't need to know that. I'm like, Dad, you need to be honest with her and don't put me and your other friends in the middle of your mess. If you're going to go out and do whatever you're doing, you got to tell somebody so people know. I was about to call the Worcester Police on him.
You need to build a network of liars.
No, it was really bad. And I'm like, I can't keep doing this for you, so you need to figure it out.
I hate when people want you to lie for them.
Yes!
About their mess. Like, really.
It depends what it is.
Nah.
Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Go ahead, Ramiro. Keep lying. Although that's what I did, so. Gee.